Hi everybody, Coach O'Connor here, and welcome to another training. It's actually Saturday again. I missed the Tuesday, being out of town, and just got up north today and really excited to be with you. Today I want to talk to you about how to overcome a setback. Have you ever made a wrong turn? Have you ever made a mistake or failed? Or have you ever had a child that has made a mistake or failed or took a wrong turn? So this was in 1990s. I don't remember if it was 91 or to 95 area. And I was in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And Pittsburgh is the home of my favorite baseball team of all time, the Pittsburgh Pirates. And I had tickets to go see the Pirates play the Atlanta Braves in the National League Conference Finals. And I was so excited. And I left early because I didn't want to be late. So I left early, and this was before GPS and before iPhones. So I thought I knew how to get to the stadium. Now in Pennsylvania, they don't put signs out that say dead end or no outlet. They don't do that. So I'm going down this mountain road, and then it turns into a hollow and into a alley. And now I'm in the backyard, and there's some old guys barbecuing, and they've got a fire going, and they're drinking beer. And I got their attention. I said, you guys, how do you get to the stadium? And they didn't know what I was talking about. And then one guy that seemed to know what I was talking about, he said, if I was you, I wouldn't start from here. And that's kind of how a setback is. You have to start from where you're at. And when I was growing up, one of my favorite cartoons was Felix the Cat. And Felix, he was famous for getting out of jams because he had a magic bag. And this magic bag could get him out of a lot of jams. It was like a tool chest. So one of the tools I'm going to give you today is a tool called reframe. How do you reframe something? And I think Felix, he had a nemesis, the Master Cylinder. The Master Cylinder was the villain, and his accomplice was rock bottom. So sometimes you have to hit rock bottom in some of these setbacks. And I remember the Master Cylinder, whenever he had a setback or Felix would outsmart him, he would get on a machine that had a boot, and he would pull this lever, and the boot would kick him right in the behind. So you can get on that, we call it the ass kicking machine, or you can learn this skill I'm going to teach you today, which is called reframe. So I'm going to give you some words here, and it depends on what kind of frame you put on it. Like if I said, I'm friendly, she's nice, he's naive. All the same context, all the same content. Another word, I'm playful, she's flexible, he is insincere. It all depends on the frame you put on the word or the situation. How about this one? I'm assertive, she's confident, he's nasty. And one more. I'm respectful, she's considerate, he's compromising. Those are all reframes of the same virtue or the same behavior. First of all, I want to say before I give you the tool is if you had a setback, please learn the lesson that comes from a setback. You've got to learn the lesson and move forward. Reframe, the term reframe really is to really transform the meaning mentally and emotionally. So we want to reframe it so it doesn't hurt us or prevent us from even growing even more or overcoming the setback. A lot of times we'll make a mistake and we'll put that big picture up of a 4 foot by 6 foot big still picture of us failing or us having the setback. And a simple reframe would be, I don't know if you remember the collages where you'd have all different types of pictures on it of your growing up and of your family and friends. And instead of having this big 6 foot, 4 foot picture of you failing, shrink it down into a collage of you in that particular context, but in the context of how it will help you grow with your family and your friends. That's one simple form of reframe. There's content reframing, and then there's context reframing. So I want to talk to you a little bit about a couple of reframes.